This video represents the definition of the Essence language. Essence is an agile standard for software engineering. It has been stated as a DNA of software engineering. But what does the Essence language mean? The Essence language is domain-specified language to define methods, practice, and kernels. Methods, practices, and the Essence kernel itself are defined using the Essence language. The language design was driven by two main objectives: making methods visible to developers and making methods useful to developers. The first objective led to the definition of both textual and graphical syntax, as well as to the development of a concept of use. This way, developers can represent methods in the way that suits their purposes best. That means no one is forced to use graphical or textual syntax if they don't want to. The second objective led to the definition of semantic for methods. So, in Essence language, method is more than just a static definition of what to do, but an active guide for a team's way of working. The Essence language emphasizes on intuitive and concrete graphical syntax over formal semantics. This doesn't mean semantics are not as important or necessary, but the Essence language pays extreme attention to the syntax. Next, I will talk about the elements of the Essence language. There are four basic elements of the Essence language, and each has their own unique icon. As I stated before, Essence language can be used with both textual and graphical syntax, and this figure represents both. First, there is an alpha, which is an essential element of the development endeavor. This element is relevant to an assessment of progress, and it is crucial for the health of endeavor. Then there is a work product, which represents the tangible things that are being produced by practitioners. Activity element presents the things which practitioners do. And last, competency element describes the abilities, capabilities, attainments, knowledge, and skills necessary to do a certain kind of work. Then there are an additional elements in the Essence language. There are activity space, which is a placeholder for something to do in the development endeavor. A placeholder may consist of 0 to many activities. Then there are pattern, which is an arrangement of other elements represented in the language. Here is an example of using the Essence language in a simple programming practice by Jacobson et al. As you might notice, the syntax defined before are being used to describe different tasks. The purpose of this practice is to produce higher quality code, and two persons work in pairs to turn requirements into a software system by writing code together. Writing code is part of implementing the system. Next, I will further explain the elements of the Essence language. Alphas are the things those progress are being tracked during the development endeavor. An alpha is not tangible itself, but it is understood or described by the work products that are associated with it. Alphas have states to determine how far in the life cycle alpha has progressed. Work products are tangible things, such as documents, which can have different levels of detail. The degree of detail needed in work products varies greatly, dependent on many factors, such as the nature of the development endeavor and the complication of requirements. Activities are things practitioners do, such as writing code, testing, peer reviewing, etc. A practice can contain many activities that are specified for the practice. Then, activities are specified and not standard. Therefore, those activities are not part of the Essence. Challenges that are encountered concerning activities are determining right degree of detail of activity and how to go about conducting the activity. Competencies are the abilities needed to perform a practice. competency has 5 levels. In first level, person has an ability to assist in a process. Second level of competency is applying, where person has an ability to perform simple tasks. Third level is mastering, fourth is adapting, and fifth level is innovating new. Here's a brief conclusion of what we learned about the Essence language. The Essence language is a domain-specified language to define methods, practices, and kernels. Both textual and graphical syntax are being used in the Essence language. It enables effective usage and adaptation of the software system. The Essence language has 4 basic elements and additional elements. It brings unified language to software engineering, thus enabling more effective co-working. Thank you for watching.